So we have here another part to the women's college basketball whip run. We're going to do some whip run on games for the few weeks of the regular season. And then it will be conference tournament time. This is exclusive regular season this rest of this week and all next week until March 4th. Then we'll go into conference tournament. We mix with conference regular season from the 4th to 8th, with the 7th being exclusively conference tournaments. And then the March 4th, 5th, 6th, and 8th will be conference tournament with regular season. And then the 9th through 16th is regular conference tournaments only. We have number 7 LSU being Georgia 58-45. Washington over Rutgers 72-53 with 4:52 to go. 50-44 Washington State versus San Francisco 7:55 to go. After 3, Portland on San Diego 62-45. 55-41 Oregon State against Santa Clara 4:38. 5:46 Pacific 51-45 on Miami Mountain. 44-35 Gonzaga up on St. Mary's. UC Irvine with their bench on. Still up big on Cal State Northridge, 90-47, 62-58, UC and UC. It's important that you rest some of the players for UC, especially when you have Big West Coast games on third. They're gonna have games for 2 more weeks after this Saturday's game. They have games for 2 more weeks, like the Big West is. So they need some. You need to rest your players. And they're getting some good rest and bench moments. Good bench answer, especially for players deep down the bench. Long Beach State 62-60 over UC State 7:18 to 4-3 in the 4th. Northern Arizona 59-50 over Idaho. 46-36 East Washington over North Carolina. 58-51 Kansas over Utah. Kansas State over Utah. And number 25 Illinois up down 11 to number 3 UCLA 34-23. 47-26 UC Davis up on Cal State Bakersfield. 23-19 Sacramento State up on Weber State. 17-7 UC San Diego up on Cal Poly. 23-18 UC Santa Barbara up on Cal State Fullerton. 26-all Idaho State and Portland State. Then Stanford beat Virginia Tech in overtime 75-74. And yeah, let's go to one of the games here that I brought in here early. Let's go see which one did I bring in. So I'll bring in, we got around St. Mary's, San Francisco, Washington State, UC Riverside on Beach. At the beach, okay. And then let's see. On the beach. And then we have, we'll bring in Northern Arizona at Idaho in the Big Sky. Which year the SEC that's starting to get like a little body. Yeah, it's 58-45. And let's bring in, so we can bring in Kennesaw. We'll bring in Kennesaw. We'll bring in these fourth quarter games. So we'll work on these fourth quarters. And then we'll do the third quarters here. We'll bring in UC Davis Bakersfield, Weber State, Sacramento State, and Illinois at UCI. Then we'll bring in one game we'll bring in a few games from we'll bring in Barbara and Fullerton and Idaho State, Portland State for the 5 games here. So we still got a bunch of action here. We can do some whip run. But let's go to Northern Arizona with 2:41 to go. They're up 62-56 on Idaho. That looks like the best game right now here. And yeah, that looks like the best one right now. It's got a short amount of time. No, 2:24. So we'll bring in that one. Let's go to Northern Arizona at Idaho, the Lumberjacks. Up on the Idaho Vandals. In the Big Sky ends March 3rd. Their conference tournament goes midweek to midweek, so and starts on like the weekend, and like not at the weekend, but like near the weekend, and then it ends like mid-weekends in the middle of the next week. So it does sort of like that Thursday, Friday, like near the weekend, or Saturday. I'm not for sure, but it's around there. So teams can travel, to it, and they'll play Monday. Usually, they don't play Monday nights. Oh, and there's a nice 3 for Northern Arizona, the Vandals, and Budford Court.
Asman and this Vandal offense needing to work quick, and it's a timeout called by Arthur Morera here with 1 minute and 13 seconds left. Steven, what do the Vandals need to do to come back to 7 points in just over a minute?
I mean, it's got to be the defensive end. We've seen the last 3-4 possessions for the Vandals. They've been able to get easy layups right in the front of the rim. So that hasn't been the issue. It's about getting a stop on the defensive end. But it's been the hot shooting of the Lumberjacks in the second half. Only making 3 3-pointers in the first half. Has been able to make 6 here in the second half, and that's been the difference so far.
It's coming from everyone, too. It's not just Beatty who got it started, but now shots are falling for, it seems like, everyone for the Lumberjacks.
Yeah, and it's just an unselfish play. Sometimes players get hot, they want to continue to get the ball, but you can see it doesn't matter who has the ball. They're going to find the open player, and the unselfishness has been unbelievable here in the fourth quarter for the NAU Lumberjacks.
Olivia Nelson will set up shop for the Vandals. Beach back out to Schweitzer. Schweitzer off the front iron. Brought in by Alvin, but stepped out of bounds. Lumberjack ball. Timeout called by the Lumberjack. Well, it'll be a replay, official replay.
It looks like they're going to go to review to see who that ball actually touched. With under a minute left. They want to get this call right.
Huge implications, obviously, for the Lumberjacks. If they get this call, they can go down and almost put this thing away with a score for the Vandals. They need this ball to go their way in order to keep their chances alive here in just under a minute.
And it's an interesting time, too, with 20 seconds on the shot clock. And so...
Okay, so we'll end that one. Let's go to UTEP. Why not go to University of Texas? El Paso, the Miners. Against the Kennesaw State Owls. Let's see what the Miners. We can line up a victory here.
Crowd realizing that that's a situation there.
Oh, Kennesaw.
On the other side, Kennesaw State running.
Kennesaw looks like they're going to go to 5-9 here. 10-15 overall. No more importantly, 5-9 in conference. They're 66-54 right now. The UTEP Miners look like they're going to fall 9-15. 2-0 in conference. And they have and their Miners score is kind of cool. It's pretty cool. Usually, a lot of conference schools don't have like the stuff on their court. They have like the mountain range, and they're like their mining. That's pretty cool. FIU, Florida International, is it with their courts. You know what I mean? And there we go. And some of these big courts, they kind of haven't really felt over. I mean, I don't know why it's not super filled up, but I mean, eventually, especially when they get to like bigger and better conferences, they get more popularity and they get more fans and stuff like that. So, and if they in the future, you never know, And they must have to have like so many C arenas if they want to go Division One. No, it is. You must. I can. No. I mean, when you need to expand though, it's kind of hard to expand. You know what I mean? So that makes sense. But looks like MSI is going to win that one. So we'll end that one. And we're bringing another fifth one. This game here. And we'll bring in Then spots 10 and 17, 2 and 14 the Big Ten. Where Washington goes to 15 12, 6 and 9 the Big Ten. They're pretty much locked up their conference tournament as well. And then Oregon State's pretty much locked that one up. Let's go to Pacific. Let's bring in Pacific Mary. What's that one that's like pretty time we have? Looks like the last one right now is 6. Yep, Kansas going to go 10 15 5 9 cards to say. Utah 9 15 2 11 cards to say. Looks like Northern Arizona at Idaho. There's at least 10 46 so. We have here. So we'll go to that one. I know we just went to that one, but we'll go to it here.
Something quicker. It's got to be, some screens, screen the screener action, maybe get a slip towards the rim, try to cause the defensive confusion to allow you to get a layup or a potential wide open three-pointer. But you can't take too much time off the clock now if you're the Vandals. Yeah, the luxury of that last trip down the court, the Vandals did have a little bit extra time to attack and get something formulated if the first thing wasn't open. And we'll see what they do here. They still can attack inside. It just has to be quick, like you said. Yeah. It's either got to be off the initial action. If not, you got to look to get a three-point opportunity. And Arthur Moreira, Drew Muscatel, the assistant coach for the Vandals, he does a good job of drawing up plays that, you don't see all the time. And that's what being a good offensive coach is, you run a lot of things in practice, and a lot of teams have seen you run these plays versus other teams on film, but can you draw something up that no one's seen and have it work? They'll get it into the backcourt to Nelson. Demetrius Passos over to Nelson. Nelson, quick shot from 3. Short. Brought in by Vukovic, fouled on the way up, and she's going to the line. It wasn't a three-pointer, but it's a three-point opportunity. Yeah, and I like the play. You get the dribble handoff to the flare screen for Olivia Nelson to get a three-pointer. Unable to come up with it, but Vukovic stayed with the play and now has a chance at the old-fashioned three-point play. And converts. Timeout by the Lumberjacks. Advance the ball past half court. They'll decide what they want to do to keep this ball away from the Vandals at all costs. 28 seconds, no shot clock. It's going to be something similar to what they ran last time. You can see here, Vukovic just being the beneficiary of being in the right place at the right time. Good concentration, good strength and finish. But for NAU, they did a 4-across along the sideline, really spread the Vandals defense out. And then it's just about getting one-on-one open and then knocking down your free throws after the foul.
see the formation that the Lumberjacks have taken.
Yeah, a little bit different forward cross now.
They get it into Beatty. Trying to foul. No, and they'll force a turnover instead. Even better for the Vandals.
And I'm not sure if the Vandals weren't trying to foul or they just weren't able to get to Beatty. But it's one of those situations where as a player you think the foul's coming, so you're kind of waiting for it. Miscommunication there from the Lumberjacks and have now given the Vandals some hope.
And typically, obviously, like everyone who watches basketball knows, the only way usually to turn that ball over is a missed free throw. And there, the Vandals, like you said, able to force that turnover. So the best of both worlds for the Vandals is the Lumberjacks can't score points, and it's their ball. But for the Lumberjacks, that's a key mistake that they make right there. Obviously, Beatty kicking herself, but still have a 5-point lead with 23 seconds.
Yeah, and you don't want to compound the issue. Yes, you had a turnover, but now it's about being smart. If you're the Lumberjacks, you can't foul the Vandals on a 3-point attempt or even another attempt at the rim. It's about being smart and sound. And if you're Vandals, you got to move quickly here and efficiently.
Reach inbounding. A long pass to Nelson. Hassman, pump fake, 3-point attempt. No good. Brought in by the Vandals. To the corner. It's Nelson. No good. Schweitzer trying for the last-ditch opportunity. Foul. Looking to at least get 2 out of the play.
And I mean, 2 great opportunities from 3-point line to cut this game to a 1-possession game for the Vandals. But still, 10 seconds left. Schweitzer has an opportunity to still cut it to a one-possession game.
Schweitzer was the one who kept this possession alive for the Vandals to get that second opportunity. First one drops. Second one cannot. Miscommunication there. The ref thought that Northern Arizona coach Lori Payne was calling for a timeout.
I understand her frustration is because you get the defensive rebound. Idaho has to foul. Now you have to worry about getting the ball back in bounds, and that's where opportunities for turnovers can happen. Lori Payne is extremely frustrated after that errant call there from the referee.
She will decide to take a timeout now, however, to advance the ball to the front court. Just not a timeout she was looking to take.
And now you're the Vandals. Can't really wait here and let them dribble the ball out. It's got to be an instant foul. Get the opportunity to put an AU at the line.
68-64. It's come down to the last wire. Vandals, like you said, need a foul quick. The Lumberjacks in the same formation that they were in last time. See Beatty left wide open on the near side. They're working to the backcourt, and it's Beatty who gets the ball. She's fouled quickly by Uriarty. Vandals, lots of subs based on fouls and everything that they need to consider if this game somehow keeps on going, maybe in overtime. But Beatty could almost put this thing away here from the line. She gets the first to fall.
Another thing for the Vandals is tough here is no timeout, so no option to advance the ball with the clock stopped.
Gets it to a 6-point game. Nelson working quick. Aspen, quick 3-pointer. Long. Foul called on the putback attempt from Schweitzer. Only 2 seconds on the clock. A real miracle would need to happen. Something I don't think I've ever seen before.
No, it's a lot. 6 points with 2 seconds, but Rosie Schweitzer has done a great job tonight of being active on the glass. 11 rebounds.
Schweitzer missed the free throw attempt on the second. 70-65. What a second half for the Lumberjacks to able to take the lead and never lost it.
Yeah, just coming out hot in the second half. Really good job from the Lumberjacks, showing their unselfishness, and they just shared the ball at such a high level. Just a little too much for the Vandals.
Like we said, that second half, incredible by the Lumberjacks. 70-65, Lumberjacks on top.
I am Polestar 3. I am pure electric performance. From the straightaways to the hairpin turns, I am designed to be driven. The drive of tomorrow. I am Polestar 3. View offers at polestar.com.
Coach Payne, first off, congratulations on the win tonight. What did you guys do in that second half to end up leading to the victory?
Well, we made some shots, which obviously helps. Idaho's a great team, and they battled. They came ready to play today, and I felt like we got a little shell-shocked off the tip, but once we settled in, I felt like we were able to break their press and did a good job of executing the second half especially.
Yeah, good job, Coach, tonight. Talk about Leah Beatty. She just was so solid for you and just such a versatile scorer. She could knock down the three, but then you guys got her some post-up opportunities when you got the mismatch. Talk about her game, and especially in the second half for her.
Yeah, it was great to see the ball go in the hole for her. She's been struggling a little bit from the outside, and she's one of the best shooters in the conference, and so we just kept telling her, keep shooting. And fortunately, tonight she was able to connect on those, and I think she got a little bit of confidence back.
And then, Coach, also, you've been doing this for a while now, especially in the Big Sky. Just overall, talk about the importance of winning on the road in college basketball and how difficult it is. It doesn't matter who the opponent is, but being able to go on the road and win such a tough place in a tough game.
Yeah, this is a great place. They had the fans, the band. It's a tough environment. I think it's preparing us for Boise and postseason and all that. And so, we just needed to come in and be a little bit more solid and play with a little bit more veteran leadership in that first half. But, at the end of the day, a win's a win.
Coach, obviously only a couple games left remaining in the season. What do you and your team need to do to finish out strong?
Well, I think we got out-rebounded pretty handily tonight, so rebounding is going to be a key, and obviously taking care of the ball. Anytime we face a team that presses, I feel like we're either great against it or we struggle against it, and so we just need to settle in and be able to limit our turnovers.
Well, Coach, thank you for your time and congratulations once again.
Of course, thank you.
70-65, incredible second half, and like you mentioned, Steven, a really good shooting half, and Coach Payne, she knew it too. We'll be back with more.